I got a parcel today from my friend Mark over at DJ Works. Inside here is a Vestax PMC 06 Mixtick, the original one. I'm really excited to be getting into it. He's also said be careful with the scissors, there's a little surprise inside. So without further ado, let's have a look. It's always a little bit tricky cutting up these boxes. I don't want to damage the original packaging. Get in there. It's very neatly wrapped as well, by the way. Okay. I can see something. I'm not sure what it is though. Something other than the PMC 06. Let's take this off first. Definitely neatly wrapped. There we go. So there's our PMC 06, and it's an original box. Let's just get rid of that there. And I have an extra package here, so I'm really excited to see what this is. I have no idea what this is. He just sent me a message the other day saying be careful when you're opening it. So let's have a look. So it's in bubble wrap. It looks quite kind of delicate. Just cut that. I don't want to damage the Vestax box too. Just cut that. Put that aside. Let's have a look at this. Scissors on the go. Excited. It's like Christmas. Okay. Let's see what's inside this. You said I like it. Put that for a second. Oh wow. Just a little bit more tape to get through. I'm trying to be really careful. It's not cut up inside of it. Okay, so what's in here? Wow. So let's reveal. So this is a print from Works Lab, DJ Works. And Mark does these prints of like old DJ equipment, and this is the Mixtick Vestax PMC 06. Look at that, that's beautiful. Thank you very much, Mark. Really appreciate that. Much love and respect to you. That's brilliant. I'm gonna hang that up. It's signed as well. Yeah, Mark's got skills. If you want any of these, go to Works Lab, check it out. Brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look at this mixer. It's a little bit tricky to open. It's in its original box as well. So these come out around about, you know, 1995, 96, 97, that era. It was used in a lot of DJ battles, a lot of turntablists, you know, was using these for shows and performances and stuff. A lot of cool routines were made on these mixers. I have one from, when did I get mine? It was about 2000, and mine's, you know, my old one, my original one is completely knackered. It needs a load of new components. And then I was speaking to Mark the other day, and he said he had you know, one in very good condition at a very good price, and he'd hook me up. So I took him up on the offer, and here I am. Open it again, you know, so it's like it is like Christmas, you know. It's quite hard to get into this box actually. There we go. Wow. Yeah, a lot of legendary routines were made on these mixers back in the days. There we go. So, I'm guessing this is our plug. We've got the original power adapter. Which one's this? It's a DC model, DC 15 UK, 230 volts. They are like gold dust. They're so hard to come by. My old one's all frayed here. This one's actually got a little bit of fray on it, but it should work. And let's get, wow, this looks in great condition. Let's unbox the Mixtick. There we go. That is in great condition. Just gonna put this aside. Look at that. Paintwork is perfect. No scratches on it, or maybe one or two, but this has survived the 90s. Who's ever owned this is, you know, they've looked after it, and I am very, very, very grateful to have this in my collection now. Faders feel nice. It's the old PMC faders. That's that classic Vestax click. Some of the up faders, and they're in nice condition. You know, they're not like too stiff and they're not too loose. We've got the phono line switches. I actually modified my phono line switch on my old mixer. I'm not going to be doing it on this one. And there's a trick what you can do. So you take it apart and you can move it in two directions, yeah? And you basically snap off a little part of it and you can get like this super fast flare scratch from it. People used to call it the trickler back in the days. It sounds like a Euro scratch. So for those that you don't, so for those that don't know what a Euro scratch is, you basically cutting, you know, using two faders at once. It won't work on this. You need a mixer with an instant cutout on the ups and on the crossfader, and you're basically moving the fader really fast, and it's called a Euro scratch, and you get this supersonic flare sound from it. It's super fast. Prime Cuts is known for doing it. I think it was designed by a guy called Rob Euro, and Prime Cuts took it to another level. And yeah, if you ever watch like the old Vestax and you know, ITF videos from back in the days, he used to do it a lot. But you can do it just on this little line switch here by doing a little modification, just snapping a little piece of metal so this moves in both directions, and you can get some of the fastest sounding, I don't know what you want to call them, transforms or flares or whatever. And yeah, brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look. So with this mixer, it's very basic, you know. First thing you'll notice, it's slim, and this is great for saving space. It's great for beat juggling as well, you know, so the decks are closer together and you can get to each record quick. There's a lot of space here, so nothing's going to get in your way while you're beat juggling. We have, you know, trim, gain. It's only got 2-band EQ. It's got high and low. There's no mid, and it's got, you know, left and right balance, so you can pan between your two speakers. You got a little meter here showing you if you're in the green or red or whatever. Our two up faders. You can actually change the curve of these up faders by taking the front plate off and adjusting it, so you can have it like super sharp so it cuts out there, or a gradual fade, or you can have like a low fade so it starts fading out down here. Our fader here, I'm guessing it's either an Alps or a PMC. I'm not sure. I don't want to take it apart right now, but yeah, we have like, you know, you have a different curve for it, so you can have it like, by using these here, you can have it like super sharp, or so it fades like a, you know, an up fader. On the front panel here, we have our reverse switch, which is handy for us turntablists that like to scratch in reverse. And we've got our volume here. What's this one here? Is that for a mic? Oh no, that's for headphones. Our volume for the headphones. We've got one input for the headphones, just a jack. And this is super delicate. This is a crossfader for the monitor for the headphones, and these are notorious for breaking. This looks like it's in great condition, so I'm going to take extra care of that. We've got our master volume here as well, so it's tucked away, you know, at the front of the mixer. On the other side, we've got our power, our ground adapter, you know, for plugging in your turntables. You can plug in an extra headphone as well, which is a bit odd, but you know, it's an option. And it just has two line outs, which are RCA. There's no XLRs, as you can see. There's no jacks, so it's really old school. It's really limited. But yeah, you could have one for, I guess, for your master out and maybe to record out as well. I'm going to test that in a little while. And we've got our programs, you know, so program 1 is phono, or it's line, so you can plug in a CDJs or, I don't know, mini disc or whatever you used to do back in the days, or maybe a sampler or whatever, and it's just 2 channels. It's even got a little handle here for carrying around, because these were like super portable. You know, these were great if you were like jamming with other DJs. You could just rock up, you know, and save a lot of space. I used to take this out with me. I used to play in a band years ago, and I used to take one turntable and this, and it would fit on a flight case if I flip my flight case around, and it was great for saving a lot of space. Yeah, I'm super excited to hook this up and get cutting on it. So I'm gonna get my old Vestax turntables and link it all together and test it out. So I had a lot of fun cutting up just then on the Vestax PMC 06 Pro A Mixtick. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Yeah, it's in great working order. All the faders work great. You know, I tested out the headphones, no complaints there. All the volumes are right. All the, you know, RCA adapters and cables are working good. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun cutting up. Sometimes I like going back to the basics. As much as I love the new modern technology, you know, the Serato, the record box, the CDJs, the controllers, all that type of stuff, that is cool, but sometimes I like getting back to the basics and cracking out my, you know, box of vinyl and just getting busy on the two turntables without looking at a, you know, screen sometimes, and just, you know, just feeling the music more. And, you know, having something like this just brings back some memories. You know, it's a bit nostalgic. You know, obviously there's, you know, new equipment that's a lot more advanced, but there's just something about it, you know, just stripping it down to the bare basics, and, you know, it just helps you get a bit creative and have a bit more fun with the music, rather than, you know, be getting caught up in the digital world, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that, but yeah, sometimes I like going back in time and, yeah, getting my rose tinted spectacles on and having fun. You know, this here is a thing of beauty. Get your prints on DJ Works. You know, Mark Settle does a great job, and yeah, I'm really honoured to have that. Thank you very much, Mark, for, you know, the 06 and for the print. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video.